Welcome back to Kwesi Bowl TV. Thank you so very much for joining me. I appreciate you guys. Please share, subscribe, like, notification bell. Let's keep this channel going, guys. Thank you very much. We're going to discuss today, of course, transfers. In terms of Liverpool, there's not that much transfers coming in, but there's transfer going out. New contract being signed by Gomez. Okay, we will talk about Chelsea and the whole Ronaldo drama with Manchester United. We will talk about Arsenal and how they are also involved with Manchester United and Chelsea and Barcelona. It all ends up with Barcelona. But guys, let's go. Thank you again, guys. Today we got a good news. You know, everybody was talking about it. We were hoping that it will happen, and today it finally did. Joe Gomez signed a new extension, which will run him till 2027. You know, Joe Gomez is almost like, what, 24, 25? So he signed another 5-year contract, which will basically he stay in Liverpool for most of his career. We know Joe Gomez is a great guy, great player. Injury has always held him back. I mean, the year that we won the Champions League, I always give the credit to VVD and Matip. They were the two stalemate in the center backs. When we won the EPL, that was VVD and Joe Gomez. And it's funny as that every time we come in, one of them goes injured, and then, you know, it's either Matip or Gomez. So we're hoping that all this injury stuff have stopped, and now they're gonna be playing their ball. They're gonna be playing ball because we can't have them keep going in and out like that. It affects them, it holds them back, and we see how Matip did very well when he was able to play the whole season. And right now we're hoping that Gomez will also get a chance like that because this guy needs to go to the World Cup. England doesn't have a better center back than him. The only reason why he's not been consistent is because of injury. But we are LFC. We are very thankful that he put he put pen to paper and signed an extension with Liverpool. Next to go is Naby and Jota. We know that Naby, they are still talking, and from what we hear, and things are very positive. Jota, you know, we just heard the news today, and it seems like he's up next, and they want to tie him down for a long-term contract. So that's very good news for the team. You know, club always want to keep his core players, so that's very, very, very good. Bobby is still in negotiation. Like I said before, they find out that he wants to run down his contract. I think 90% they're gonna sell him before that happens. We will see, because you know we heard about Juve, snooping around trying to see what they can do with Bobby. So we will see that one. You know, watch that space. Nico Williams, you know, it's funny how we were talking about it. I was saying that he might end up in Fulham on loan if Forest don't put up the money. But, you know, today, 17 million with some add-ons, and Nico is going to be heading to Forest. And, you know, we wish him well. Nico is a great player, but the guy in front of him is something else. I mean, he's a generational player. He's the best right back there is. And it's very hard for Nico to compete with that. So I think Nico wants to play more consistently. He's at the age where he needs to play consistently. So we wish him the best, and you know, he's done well for LFC, and you know, wherever he goes, I think he's gonna do well, you know. So good job for him. You know, we know that, you know, LFC incomings are still quiet. People are still making rumblings about Jude, but we will see. Nobody has refused it, but a lot of people out there saying that there's a possibility that, you know, he might come this summer. LFC not scared for the 103 million that they have on his head. So we shall see on that. Now let's go on to the other teams. Right now, Ronaldo, at the beginning of the week, Ronaldo said he wants out. He's frustrated because they didn't make it to Champions League. He's frustrated because he doesn't see incoming players coming in that will make them better. So he doesn't want to be there anymore. But we all know it's all about Ronaldo. And then towards the midweek, we found out that his contract was, if he gets out of the Champions League, they're all going to lose 25% of their salary. So a lot of people are equating this is the reason why he wants to leave. But I believe that it's all about Ronaldo. There's no way in chance Ronaldo wants to be the player that plays in Europa while Messi is still in the Champions League. No. It doesn't work. It doesn't work that way for Ronaldo. If they both were in Europa, he wouldn't care. I don't think it has to do with money. Ronaldo got all the money. Right now, he's just playing for legacy purposes, to set records. This thing that he's doing, it has to do with Messi still being in the Champions League, and he'll be, out of them two, he'll be the first player to play in the Europa. Nah, that ain't gonna happen. So I think that's the reason why he wants out. You know, his agent is going around talking to other teams. You know, Oliver Kahn already said that Bayern is not the place for him because Ronaldo does not suit Bayern's philosophy. So we know that Bayern talking is gone. So right now, the only team that everybody seems to link him to is Chelsea, because Mendes did talk to Burnley about if Ronaldo was available. So people are, to me, I think it has to do with other players that Mendes has for Chelsea. But some people said they talked about Ronaldo. How did they know? I don't know. But today, Chelsea, the owner went to Barcelona, and I guess he went there to talk about Aspi and Alonso. However, people are also saying there's a chance that he might sneak in and get Frankie de Jong, which out of nowhere it came in. Now, the thing with Barcelona is Barcelona can't register any players because they don't have the money. They don't have the economic relief yet. Two, they owe Frankie de Jong 17 million. So unless they cut Frankie de Jong's transfer fee down by 17 and pay him, or he's not going anywhere. There's no way he's going to leave 17 million on the table and then go to another team. He doesn't care. He will stay if he has to sit on the bench, or even if you don't have to register him. The thing is, he's trying to go to the World Cup, so that affects him. So it's crazy how Barcelona owe their players money. So they've not been paying them salary. So where are they getting all this money to buy all these players? They want Robert Lewandowski. They want Rafinha. They're out there signing free players, but those players cost money because you got to pay them salary, even if they're taking a pay cut. So right now you own PK over $80 million euros that they haven't paid. You owe Frankie de Jong 17. He's not leaving. So unless Chelsea comes in and say, okay, guess what? We will take him off your hands. We will pay him that 17, but it will be subtracted from the transfer fee. And I think that's why they're looking for that 80 million from Manchester United. So watch that space. This whole Barcelona is holding everybody back, but other teams needs to move on. And then, of course, Man U is also looking at Martinez, who are also being looked by Chelsea and Arsenal. Eriksen, we told you guys, Eriksen has decided that he wants to go to Manchester United, which is a good deal. They are also trying to look at Anthony. We heard that they put in 51 million for Anthony. So we will see how it goes. But Arsenal is looking at Tillman. Tillman is also being looked by Manchester United. This thing, and Manchester United and Arsenal are going toe-to-toe over Lautaro Martinez. This thing is crazy. All these players, there's so many players around the world, but these guys just want the Twitter, the social media, the hype players. Now that you guys are realizing how hard it is, I've been telling you guys this for a long time. Klopp is a genius. So is Pep. Yes, Pep has the money to buy whoever he wants and make them better. Klopp gets from the bottom and then brings them up. Now all your teams have to do the same thing. That's why all of you guys are so quiet. You're not talking as much anymore. Now you help your coaches or your managers have to do the work. You got to get the player who fits your system. And if it doesn't, the pressure that's on you is going to be crazy. I'm just saying, this makes me smile because now we're realizing who are the teams with a proper plan, the teams who have the managers, who have the backroom staff, who has the front office, who have a plan. Now, a lot of teams, we realize a lot of you guys don't have a plan. That's why you are struggling right now. Manchester City and Liverpool, they're not done. They still might lose a few players because City there's a possibility they might lose Silva, but I don't know how Silva is going to end up at Barca when Barca is broke. They're losing Sterling, so there's a possibility they have to replace him, even though they brought Alvarez in. But still, Liverpool and City are miles ahead. Spurs are the black horse, right? No, the dark horse right now. They're doing it well. They've taken their time and getting the players that Conte wants. But we will see how he makes it all work. Right now, it looks like they have a first 11, but it doesn't have a squad. Now, welcome to building a team. Guys, thank you so much for joining me. We appreciate you guys. You guys have a great weekend. Starting next week, Liverpool start their preseason matches. I think Manchester United in Bangkok is next, or Crystal Palace, one of them first. So we will be talking to you guys about that. We'll probably do a pre-match or post-match review. So thank you so much for joining me. I appreciate you guys who are watching us, who are liking the videos. The new viewers, please share, subscribe, like, get our name out there. We appreciate you all. Kwesi Bold, Archie, peace.